ספורט.
ככל שהם מתארים מעניין יותר. סחי, שיש לך פיפי, כמה זמן פה?
שיש לי בעבודה לפעמים 3 שעות.
תגיד לי, אתמול הם הזיזו בסוף ככה?
מה?
את השולחן
הוא היה באמצע.
היה באמצע? אז אתמול אחת איזה סרט, כן. באתי, כל השולחן צמוד לשם, כל הכיסאות מוכנים, כאילו הכל עבורי לשם.
כשבאתי כבר היה באמצע.
כאילו באתי, הזזתי אותו לאמצע, ואז הסתכלתי, קלטתי שפתאום הכיסאות לא במרכז, כן? אמרתי מה, אני עכשיו את כל הכיסאות? לא היה משהו ככה חבל.
זז קצת.
זה כי אתה ישבת.
יש מצב. כעיקרון אמורים להיות פה כבר, כתבים. שמה, 9 כאילו?
PA one?
Yeah. Too bad really good.
I based it on the
Jake, please summarize the game for us.
I think we came out with some decent energy in the first quarter. Started turning the ball over, and that kind of led the game away from us. They scored a lot of points off turnovers, and once they get into a little bit of rhythm, it's hard to get them off a rhythm. So just got to get back to work, get back in the lab, and regroup, refocus for Tuesday.
Jake, you're having a very impressive season, especially recently. Also today you played well. How do you feel personally? What do you feel made the change?
I think it really just comes down to the work, really. Obviously, it's a team sport. You want to win and compete at the highest levels. But along with that, you know, personal success is always something that everybody strives for. So everybody wants to do good. Everybody wants to feel good. So I'll just attribute it to the work put in every day, every hour, rest, eating well, gym, recovery, all that. So.
This loss means you're playing the plane, not in the playoffs straight. If you will make the playoffs, you probably will play Apollo. How do you see this matchup for the future? Because in the first 2 games against them, it wasn't so pretty from your side.
Yeah, obviously playoffs is something we strive for, we want to get to. But right now, like you said, we're not locked in yet. So we're just trying to take it one day at a time to really take it day by day, get better, so we can be in the best position we can. So.
Jake, obviously this was going to be a rough game. You knew that from the get-go. Do you think you guys gave everything that you could have in this game? Did you have any thoughts that, you know, we could come in here, maybe catch them on the high because they just come off the Euro Cup win and come away with the victory?
I mean, yeah, you always go into every game wanting to play your hardest and to win the game. So, yeah, I would say we came in here with the intention to win. All right. Thank you all.
סיכום שלך של המשחק?
אני חושב שבאנו עם תוכנית הגנתית שעבדה סך הכל ברוב הדקות הראשונות. ופספסנו את המשחק ואת המומנטום בהתקפות מעבר, שלא ניצלנו, ואיבדנו כמה כדורים רצופים ונתנו להם את המומנטום ואת הריצה ולהרגיש בנוח, ואחרי זה כבר לא הצלחנו, לא היה לנו את העומק, את היכולת כבר לחזור מה-12-14, ואני חייבים ללמוד מזה, אולי לעצור את זה קצת קודם, למצוא את הדרך, לשלוט יותר במשחק. ולצערי חצי שני לא הצלחנו להתקרב, כל פעם שקצת נכנסנו למומנטום, אז שחקן אחר פשוט אצלהם לקח פיקוד, ונצטרך לשחק יותר טוב.
רבע ראשון, 3 עבירות ללינדו, הוא מסמן לך והוא לא רוצה לצאת, אז אתה מחזיר אותו תחילת הרבע השני והוא עושה פאול רביעי. א', אם לא היה יותר נכון לשמור אותו נכון, שחצי שני, הוא גם לא שמר בכלל בחצי השני, בעיניי. שאלה שנייה, היום נקבע שאתם לא תהיו ישירות בפלייאוף אלא בפליין. זה אומר שאם תצליחו לעבור את הפליין ולשחק בפלייאוף, זה אומר או את הפועל או את מכבי. איך אתה רואה את הסיכוי שלכם בסדרה כזאת?
קודם כל, מבחינת השאלה הראשונה, ניסיתי לשמור את המשחק חי, כי כל עוד הוא במגרש יש לנו את הגודל והאתלטיות להתמודד, ובמחצית באמת הוא היה במינוס 2, בוא נגיד שהפיגור היה 20, אז בלעדיו היינו מינוס 18. אני אומר הפוך, הייתי צריך להשאיר אותו עם 4 עבירות גם, ולא זה, ומקסימום. חייבים לפעמים לקחת איזשהו הימור, גם אם הוא פחות אקטיבי, שיש לו את הבעיית עבירות, עם הגודל ועם האתלטיות, הוא משנה קצת זריקות, עוזר לך בריבאונד, ואם אני הולך אחורה, אני משאיר אותו עם 4, לא מחזיר אותו עם 3, כי יש לנו שם איזושהי בעיה בסייז כשהוא יוצא, באתלטיות. כן, אנחנו מתרכז בפליין, המשחק מול ירושלים, הוא לא יכול להכניס אותו לפלייאוף, סופית אמרנו, נכון? אז לא, אם גליל ינצחו את באר שבע, יש להם 2-0 לנו, אז גליל יכולים לעבור אותנו, 7 או 8. אנחנו מתרכזים ב-100% בפליין, מכבי או הפועל אנחנו נשים בצד. זה מאוד מאוד חשוב למועדון, גם אם השנה הם באמת שתי קבוצות מפלצתיות, ששנים קודמות הייתה אחת אולי כזאת, הם שתי קבוצות ברמה מאוד גבוהה. אבל אני מאוד 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 רוצה להגיע לסדרה מול אחת מהם, למתוח את היכולת שלנו לקצה, ונעשה הכל לעבור את הפליין.
למרות התפוסה, כן נותן יכולת טובה באופן כללי ווגן אצלכם. האם זה סגור שהוא נשאר עד סוף השנה? כי אנחנו רואים את הפועל תל אביב וההתעניינות.
אני אגיד לך ככה, קודם כל, יש האמר ויש הנהלה שהם יתעסקו ויחליטו דברים מסוימים. מבחינתי הוא נשאר בוודאות. וכשיש שחקן ישראלי זה לא רק הכסף. אנחנו לא נוותר על הפלייאוף ונוותר על המאבקים. אתה צריך לקבל שחקן, לעשות משהו עם הכסף. עכשיו, הוא נכס מאוד מאוד גדול, איתי, ואני חושב שהוא בתקופה הכי טובה בקריירה שלו. הגיוני שקבוצה כמו הפועל תרצה אותו. מבחינתי הוא נשאר עד סוף העונה. אם יהיה דברים מעליי בהנהלה, זה אני לא יכול להגיד בוודאות, אבל הוא הרוויח ביושר את ההתעניינות מכל הקבוצות, משחק מצוין.
שאלה. עוד משהו? כן. מה המצב של קייל פייט כרגע?
הוא הגיע לעזור לנו, ריין בסוף ביקש לעזוב בגלל מיעוט דקות, כי עברנו את ג'ק לשחק הרבה דקות בשלוש, ולא נשאר שם יותר מדי. יש אולי טיפה במקום אחר, אולי ב-4-5, יש שם מקום שהיינו יכולים להכניס עוד כמה דקות, אבל לא הצלחנו להביא שחקן בדיוק לעמדה הזאת, אז הוא מגיע, הוא עוזר לנו, הוא חשוב, אבל כרגע אין בעמדה 3 יותר מדי דקות.
חברים, שיהיה חג שמח.
תודה לכולם.
נראה בשלישי.
להישאר.
כן, נכון, זה נראה לי כאילו כמו ניסיון קידום של הזה.
רוקס היה חזק
לא?
משהו אמר.
כן. לא, אני רוצה לשמוע את קידודיס.
רוקס אמר דברים שם.
נכון, והוא לא רוצה
שנה שעברה היו לו אז חבר בברצלונה, ג'וקי איינס, קספרס. הוא היה עכשיו בטופ 10 בדראפט. קספרס, ג'וקי איינס, הוא היה שיחק מעט בברסה.
ואז הוא הלך לשם לאן איפה הוא עכשיו.
הוא היה איזה בית ספר, קספרס, ג'וקי איינס. Of course, but this is Lithuania. Illinois. Top 10.
אגב, אני רואה ששני החבר'ה שלנו לא היו שם. ירדו, אבל לא היו בעשירייה.
זה בגלל מרץ' מדנס.
כן, וזה היה ברור שכאילו הם צריכים לעשות משהו עכשיו. עכשיו, שיספרו אותם. לא מאוחר.
בן צרף או שהוא? 20 ממש.
תקשיב, אם הוא יוצא בסיבוב ראשון, זה טוב על נבחרת.
כן, לא, זה מצוין.
מצד שני, זה כבר מחלות אחרת. מתי אתה יכול לצאת מהרב? הוא צריך לראות, אם הוא בסיבוב ראשון צריך להוציא אותו.
כן, כן.
לשלוח אותו לאיפשהו, או לשוט הגבול, או ללכת ליורו. מצד שני, זה בטוח כבר יהיה שם.
דני וולף, יש לי ככה טוב
אבל לא בטוח כמה הוא ישחק, אתה מבין? הוא יכול ללכת לג'ילי, גם בעיה...
הוא גבוה, אז מישהו ייקח אותו.
כן.
ולזרוק למיליון.
שמשחק עושה הכל, יצא לו שקל יוקי, אתה מבין, אז יקחו אותו. בן צרף. רגע, וזה שהוא עכשיו לא היה בשפורט, שהוא לא שם.
כן, לא היה.
זה בעיה, לא רואים אותו בעיניים.
כן. זה... כל הרכזים עלו בדראפט, כל הרכזים שהיו במרץ' מדנס. אבל גם כן, יש קבוצות, זה דבר אחד שמישהו נותן את התחזית של הדראפט. יש גם כן את ג'נרל מנג'ר, זה ספורטיבי. יודעים מי טוב ומי לא טוב. נראה מה יהיה מצטרף, לא יודע. He has holes in his game, is the question.
Huh? Where?
In the middle is great. Good afternoon. We'll start with AB, his statement, questions, then Coach Goodies. So AB first, sum up the game, please.
It was a good game. You know, obviously it's always good to get a win, and obviously we just had a lot of success in Euro Cup. So for us to be able to stay focused, you know, in these last few practices, keep competing, and come out in this game and handle the business, was good.
Questions?
Antonio, first, congrats on the win.
Thanks.
And winning the Euro Cup. You know, the first place is not in your hand for the league now. You need the Maccabi to lose in Tuesday the game. How important do you think the home advantage is for the playoffs, or you think that you proven in the last few weeks that you can beat any team anywhere?
I mean, obviously, you know, in any situation, we're going to have to prevail. But definitely, I think that actually was in our hands. I mean, if you just count what we did on the court in the games that we won and the record, and then we will be number one. So I think, but we only can control what we control. So obviously, whatever the case may be, we're going to try to win.
Antonio, congratulations on winning the Euro Cup and the victory today. You guys looked like you really played with a lot of, you know, loose, good energy today. Like something was really lifted off of your shoulders, obviously. How was that for you to be able to just go out there and just, you know, play in front of the crowd, celebration before the game? How good did that feel for you guys?
I mean, it felt good. You know, obviously, every time we get to go out there and play, it feels good. But the energy that we have in the locker room and as a team now it's been good lately. You know, it's been good, and that's part of the reason we won the Euro Cup. So I think, you know, what we did today is just a testament to what we've been doing for the last few months anyways.
Antonio, congratulations on the win. When you came to Israel with Hapoel Beersheva a few years ago, did you ever believe you'll get to these heights? Also, now being compared to Tyrese Rice for coming in the middle of a season and leading to a European title.
Definitely when I left Beersheva, you know, after that small stint, I didn't think I was going to come back to Israel, but, you know, it ended up happening, and I'm having fun here, and we're playing well. So, you know, it feels good, you know, but it wasn't that, you know, 3 years ago, it wasn't in my mind that I would be here right now. And I am happy that I am.
Questions? Thank you very much, Aiden.
Thank you, guys. All right, Coach.
Coach, please.
In regards of the game, congratulations to the team. We've been serious. We worked serious the last 2 days. Considering the fact that probably we're still drunk. I'm talking about not literally, but in terms of the emotions we have as individuals and as a group. But we have a business to do, to take care. We are professionals and we practice professionally, and we wanted to enjoy together with our fans the fact that we have brought the cup here. So today we play professionally, and we are a better team on the court, and we deserve to win.
Coach, first congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank you.
We saw you in the first half, even though the team was 14, 16 points up, still very, very serious. You didn't let nothing, you know, even you played well, nothing, talking to you personally, you know, too high in the emotions. You were very control over the game, I think until the 3-4 minutes to the end. How, I think, anxious were you before today that the team won't perform as they perform?
I'll start from the last part of your question. I was not anxious because the team had to respond on the last 2 practices. We were very competitive on the court, on the practice, and this is something that you can't see, you can't witness, but I see it with my assistant coaches and the players that feel it. We had to push them a little bit more on the practice, but I told them that even though I love them all and I have so much of emotions for them, they're going to see the same Itudis, pushing them to the end, pushing them to the edges, like criticize them when they do something wrong and they're not focused, bring them the focus back. So pretty much this is what we did today, and I appreciate we respond. But as I said, I had the feeling that we're going to play a good game because we had a good practices.
Coach, Hapoel Jerusalem has signed a new Israeli point guard, Roy Huber. Do you see these things as something that can change the championship race? What do you think of players moving teams at this stage of the season? And would we maybe see a move from Hapoel Tel Aviv? And as ציונה coach also spoke about Itai Segev and Hapoel Tel Aviv's interest in him during the season.
Well, one by one. First of all, the rules are something that I didn't make. So if the rules are saying that you can make moves, it's a good thing that the teams are making the moves. So, I mean, I believe at a certain point that you need to, before the playoffs, which we are right now in the regular season, you can do the moves. So the teams are following what the rules are saying. Now, how this will change the Hapoel Jerusalem game, I don't know. They know it better. They know for their team better. In regards of us and Segev, we were interested in Segev when I came over here, and since that moment we looked other direction. We create the team we wanted to. Segev is playing good. He's a good player. We'll see what the future brings. But right now we're focused on the roster we have, and at the same time we're focused and we expect some good news from overseas, where Yamadar is going to see some specialists to see how fast he can return to the game.
Congratulations on the win and winning the Euro Cup. It's a huge accomplishment.
Thank you.
And that accomplishment, have you been able to really understand how critical it was for this club and how an amazing a feeling it is for the fans to be able to bring back this trophy? Have you been able to now, after a week or so, really understand that factor in the whole scheme of things?
Well, to be honest, this is what happening afterwards, and when the story is pretty much going to the closet, means that when the time pass, then pretty much you realize when you're an actor into the film that is going on around you, which is the film is the life, you don't realize a lot of things. You don't have the time. You don't look, you don't get out of your skin and see it from outside. You're living it. You're inside. You're creating the news. You're making it happen. Not me. I mean, everybody who's working. But I think that with the experience that I have, I do realize the importance. When I see other people's faces, and especially our owner and the fans, and both owners, and Gili, and obviously Offer that brought me here. So when I see them being happy, and not only happy, at the same time keen and motivated to create the best possible team for the future, or for the future years to come, that says something. That definitely will lift the competition over here in Israeli League and also in EuroLeague. Now, I'm expecting to be a full gym in the playoffs, so we can celebrate all together. We have, none of our fans is less important. Everybody is important. So they need to come over here and to celebrate with the team. That's what I learned throughout all my career and working with great clubs and great fans. The fans are happy when the team wins. We need the unity, we need to be united and to support the project. And the project pretty much brings results. And that's something that the fans should be happy for. Now, to connect with a question that you add to AB, to Antonio. Throughout all my career, the games that were decided on court. For me as a coach and for the players, we grabbed the first spot. And I was told that first time in the history of Israeli basketball, something is decided with a judge, and they withdraw a point from the team. Financial penalties, I don't know, maybe games without fans or something like that. I've been witness that in many leagues, but to take away the point, I was told from the management that first time in the history happens, something like that. So for us, as I said, players and coaching staff, we have won the regular season. It's been taken from us. Something that had happened last year, not on the court, but on the standings. So I think that that's something that it's, it didn't happen. I haven't heard, at least, something similar to happen in any other league. I hope there are some people that they will reconsider that.
I want to ask you a question about in your other hat as the EuroLeague coaches
board.
Yeah. we saw in the last week 3 or 4 young players that signed in the colleges, like Obermeyer, like Saur. There is another Italian player. What do you think about these decisions, and do you think it can change something in European basketball, and you think that the EuroLeague can do something that stop players, good talent like this, to go overseas?
I'm not sure if right now EuroLeague has a legit way to stop this, but the only thing I would have had is to, if we're going to expand, and if EuroLeague will become bigger, then more players will have opportunities. Then more coaches will have opportunities. Then more clubs will have opportunities to grow, for growth. And if EuroLeague will expand in terms of adding some more key partners that they're willing to invest, and there are such, to bring the product higher, then probably the players will reconsider and not go at that age in States. So what us as EuroLeague Head Coaches Board and every coach is looking for is to have the players to work with. It's obviously in the United States they're the best organized basketball in terms of all the franchises. They're well organized. The budgets are enormous, big. NBA, I'm talking. But over here we produce a lot of things, and a lot of Europeans now are the MVPs or in the best 5 players in overseas. So I don't know if EuroLeague can do something to stop it in the legit way, in the normal way. So we're living in a free country, so somebody is going here, somebody is going there. But I think if we structure the best possible and expand, because there are investors that they want to invest in basketball. So I think that pretty much it drags us towards this direction, and I hope that this is what is going to happen.